Shin Minjun versus Kim Junghyun for Supreme Player. So press, okay. He will attach. I think he wants to play left side here. Of course, makes a Shimari might be good. You can just Tenuki and make Shimari, but for me, maybe attach might be a move. You can consider here, I guess. So he did the attach here. And what you want for white? That's a good question. Did he play there? No, he choose here. So there is here, connects, extends, Atari. And what you do for black here? You push, right? That is the thing is it's supposed to be various variations here. Okay, that's I'm checking what they said quickly. That AI says make Shimari, but anyway, the attach is not bad. It's similar, so playable. And yeah, AI also wants here and want this as well. So want the same variation. It seems. Yeah, but there is. Oh, okay. I change a little his mine after. Yeah, but that's like more or less played that Joseki. So here captures, and here no. Yeah, that's okay. This one is like you can finish Joseki like this for white. But white choose here, extends and fight the stones. That's like probably slightly more important. I think it's if it's here, this is you can play there. And I think it's the profit of top left might be better for white than 1 and 3, you know? 2 and 4 is they are slightly stronger than 1 and 3. So black's Tenuki, okay. Oh, that's AI says played here, and it seems there is some difference because it's supposed to be stronger, right? That's I mean the follow up, like this is stronger, right? And AI says black answers, and now black is getting this, but you got the cut. So AI says play that way. But white here and black's Tenuki. But I'm not sure I think it's the Shimari, it still should be you play there. You play there, but it seems it's yeah. That's when black's Tenuki with 1, the follow-up is maybe maybe this is not that strong. That's anyway you can escape here. You are not close enough. That's like the things here, they are ladders still. So you should be okay for black. Yeah. You are not close enough here with this. You had to fight here, but that's that also gives a weak point here. So when you got this, is like there is a weak point. So that's maybe not perfect here. So this might be annoying. Okay. So black's played here, white played here. Okay. But anyway, the f2 is a very big move. If so, if black not playing, if white got sent to play here, that's huge. So black's pushing here, yeah. That's white played the move like this. The was my first idea about that shape, and yeah, it's anyway. It's this is not really mistake. That's not losing enough win rate to really call this a mistake. Maybe we can say not accurate, but like the loss is not really trouble. I think it's not even a half point loss. So yeah, not playing f2, but the Shimari also looks super big. So That's f2 is huge, of course, but make shimmery also makes sense. That's like closing this is so big, and that make maybe even f2 bigger. That's I think it's anyway white's play there. This is black's to play, so maybe it makes two shimmery. So white has to play. If white gets opportunity to play two, it's also huge. It's almost. It's not 100% cente. It's like it's more like when you got that position, it's more like white here is more like 80% of the time, 70% maybe. That's not 100%. That's um, what I said is play there, and that makes sense. That's like if blacks played here, this looks very strong, right? And AI says black will answer, but I think this is very strong here. This is you had to push and you suffer. Black had troubles. So this can make sense. So oh, you mean white? You mean white just go down? I think it should be inferior in most of the case, at least in very early stage, because I think that way, if you got follow up to try to kill, I mean, that way might be black is getting really small, and if black needs 8, can be okay, okay, yeah, but one time, you know. So I don't know. That's I think it's about the life and death. It's slightly different to get the option of maybe just capturing, you know, here. That shape is like you need a move. So this means there is huge follow up if you play white 3, if you play e2, and which are less bigger here. I mean, that way, if you tenuki for black, so you can still force that way, but if white here, this seems to be alive, no? That's still maybe it's returning. Maybe it's still a trouble here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. Maybe with this it's still a big trouble for black. So that's maybe this still white is returning very well. Yeah. So it can be nice. Can be nice. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Tenuki is something I see many times and was okay. So it's like if there is big things, Tenuki can be fine. But still, this is urgent move. But you know, black for black to extend his left side, it's also urgent. So white here, black's here, and what I'm afraid it's black able to play here. Now black should is not okay. But yeah. Oh, AI says do that one, okay, and after white here is you played here, okay. So maybe still this means this is still um, not the biggest here. Yeah, yeah. That's white. If white, it's like if white exchange. This can be okay, but it's gote for it's black do it in sente, so that's great for black in that case. If white answers, So this is, I think, time for e2, no? But maybe it's if AI says you need a move like h12, that's maybe you can fight. Yeah, that's okay. I just checked that's AI move, but it's because I think about this because AI says you should play here. And that's anyway, one is super big, right? About reducing white's potential. When you compare this and it didn't jump, he played attach as well, okay. But that's I think very big here. So missing a chance for white. Here this is like one is very important move. Maybe check the AI version about this, but so this is black play f2 anyway. But now you played white 3 here. And still black keep playing tenuki. Okay. But at some point when white 5, this will start to be difficult time for this group. Maybe black will make life, but that seems to be... Maybe black will make life, but that's painful anyway. And white get a huge potential. And maybe white will catch up a little. Not sure. That's white choose here instead. This is choose the top? No? I was thinking here choose top. That's nice. I mean, right side is big place. Maybe what you should really do is just here because white has to play here anyway. But gives white chance to make to take center, right? What I said here? Yeah, I also says play the bottom, but maybe it's to take center. So here at early, so extends push. No, he's playing here. Usually it's that way, right? But I think that way might be okay for white. Can you even play here? That might be nice. That's what I said about blacks playing here is white should play this one. That's crazy one. It's I think this variation will end in Gote for white and black chance to if black got chance to play this first, that's important. So we will see, I think, in the game situation. But the ice is played here. And now there is black attach and cut here. And I think y2 is working with left side. But this is AI analysis is attach is bad move here, you know. AI says this is bad. But when black played it, when black play y2, when white play 2, white was thinking this is a good move to play. So there is no reason when black's here, there is no reason not to play there. Because he's thinking it's good. But AI says that attach is bad and that's a way to recover. To avoid increasing the bad way. And yeah, so black's played here, and you say that's good for getting center. Yeah, that's AI says to play here, and so I guess you cannot play this one, right? Um, but he played it. Okay, so that's AI says play this way. And And I will check maybe after. Yeah, says play this way. Black will play here to make foresight, and you play it that way. So as you can see, black gets good shape on both sides. White is not perfectly alive, and of course it's a trouble for potential if you are not perfectly alive. Yeah, that looks painful for white, but I'm afraid that this result is like losing the game maybe. AI says no big deal, but black connects, right? So white now played here, but AI says it should be a switch to here. It should be a switch to here, play the jump. But I think it's both player didn't really... yeah, N2 should be the normal, but that's not normal position here. That's the annoying stuff, right? So AI says white should switch to this place. That's misjudgment. That's a white... white played this attach, but misjudgment about the direction of play. That's the reason. So that's the standard Joseki is not good. Yeah, he's losing win rate to play there. He's losing win rate with this. And yeah, I think it's what is obviously bad here for white. I think this is, you see the left side. Why choosing this for white is good. This cannot be good for white in that game. Of course, you will play, probably you will play there, but black can jump here. Black can still play some moves here, and influence is greatly reduced, and black influence is shining in that situation, I guess. So yeah, that's here AI still says played here, but black's bottom right is reducing white's potential anyway, and black can play too. So the Ponuki of white on bottom side accomplished nothing. So the only thing remains for white is attack on black. But it seems the ice is that's good for black. It's anyway still kind of playable game. It's just slightly more than 70% win rate. But the direction of play is wrong for white anyway in that Josekin bottom right. So he's losing something. And now he played shoulder lead to reduce, but that shoulder lead is too much, right? I mean, like, imagine just you play there. I feel already bad for white here. And maybe just you can answer. Because white will never play. You can keep pushing, white will never play here. And when... At some point you can just play this. Because I think it's just white trapped. That's... I think it's too deep. I really think it's too deep. And so anyway, that's losing like 10% win rate more. Black answers. AI says play the push I show here. That's, you can be bad here, I think. At some point white is breaking here, but there is not so many space. So this is black building top right anyway. So black choose here, but you see white jumped here. White, this is white supposed to play no B or jump in that kind of position, but it seems white afraid of this, right? That should be strong. That's white trapped inside. And I think it's maybe a difficult time for him in the game. So because he played here, and maybe he realized that's maybe super deep, and maybe overplayed a little. And when blacks played here, maybe he's thinking, yeah, okay, I can step back and avoid the big troubles. That even here, still AI says that the top side, the top left jump here is still so important here. Black has to take care of this, you know. So this time here, I think so. Attach is one of the move. Tenuki can be also move. But this is move to create a little agi and maybe. So after this is anyway black running. But I guess for later you can look for life. But white played here. And yeah, black in very good position. I guess it's just take care of top left now. So he played here. That's anyway super big about territory. That's this place is big. Maybe black. I think for black still play this or maybe play this. That can be just easy to settle. But I think it's this one. Is there a chance to escape here? Not really, right? Yeah, no. Just here is fine. So it's a net. There is no ladder breaker. So black's played here, but I think it's, yeah, that's like, yeah, I say still play this. Reduce potential and make top left better. And here there is, okay, white's played 2 like this, but there is a Mi with 3, right? That's if you can press, that's, maybe white will resist because maybe white has to resist. But if you play that way, maybe you had to connect somewhere, but that's like, if you play that way, that's like, black reduce so much potential and white will never get enough. And also that's like, white can still be under attack. So black played here is, I think, missing opportunity for black and give chance to white. So still the jump should be very big, and I think it's N10 will help a little. But maybe it's still too deep. Imagine, no, maybe imagine here, when white here, you once more the stone at, I think it's still better here. Because that way you can do the cut, and one should be, or maybe it can be at least this. Because when black's defends, now here, yeah, that should be on this line. But everything more on the right is too far, I think. It should be a bit too far. This is like the game position. If you played there, I think it's like a bad shape. It's not really a bad shape, but that's like too much. That's, do you really have time for cutting here? That you cannot play, you can't really play ladder, and you have to take care of this. So if you played here, this might be a huge trouble for white as well. So that you should be cut. So it can be annoying, I think. So I think the Ogema is too weak. So white finally got this. Okay. The important move. But still it's white is behind now. Black's just playing here, okay. Which is anyway good move. That I prefer to play the top left, but F2 is big move anyway. So white's played here. So this is looking for cut, right? That's, I mean, that is cut that way. So black's supposed to play it here. And white getting this, and blacks can run. Is it also a way to cut here? It seems, right? Okay. It seems a way to cut here. So black pushing, okay. He will attach? No, he's pushing here. Okay, so what he wants is, okay, white can try to cut here. But I guess you will play a double ane. Or at least you can ask for this. If it's that way, you can use this one. So this is that way, and here you can play double ane. because white here doesn't work. So that's the way black seems to be ready to trade. So if he can play 8 and there is 9 in that way, it's nice. Cut G. Ah, you mean cut here? Okay. But that should be here, right? And that is like this anyway, right? Yeah, okay, but why not? Yeah, why not? That's if it's here, this is you can do this way and is it working? This is you can play there. You can't do any jump. So only way is here. You cannot do this. And this is just dead for white. Yeah, just dead for white. So that you, yeah, that's okay. And you can still play double N anyway. And this is white Sente, but that's strong for black anyway, for top right. I think he can be satisfied. So he's telling white had no time to cut. So white answered. And the cut is still something here. So now he connects. But when he played here, it's not the same like, I mean, when there is cut right now here. Anyway, you can use this one, right? Maybe. Can you use, like, it's not really net right now, but if you play this one, can white really manage here? That's also dangerous for white. So white played an A, okay. Looks fine. Now black is checking here. So white should connect here, there is no reason. Play this way. Atari here. So white can counter Atari, but black might be happy with capture. So the question is, how do you survive? I think this one might be a thing here. That may help, right? That's white here has to play that way. You can use this, you can use this, you can play here. And this might be center exchange. It's still black losing right now. But anytime you get 13 or 15, that's threatening to do a strong variation here. So, I mean, if you get this, that's now when attached, it's like at least you cannot do better than white for. So black's played here. White played this one. So black will push, no? He's playing attached right now, okay. He can cut. There is this happen, okay. So we'll play it here, 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 and go down. So white has to play. And he's pushing working. Yeah, that's like... I think he read Tesuji here. And that's like crazy. But yeah, it seems the whites and here, he should not exchange right now. We can still just do here anyway. That's, I think, about the cut. You can still do that way, I guess. You know, if you play there, for example, that's maybe... okay, you can play here, but you need to come back, right? And after that, it should be at least to capture these two. Maybe it's you get less, but maybe is there a way to get more? Like, what you can just play here, right? Yeah, you can just play here. If white play this way, you kill. So that's like, white can do this, but its ladder is working. Yeah, ladder is working. So this is like the double annihilation. So it's still very good for black. It's even better because you cut and you move out from the ladder. So that should be like game over. This one. So because it's like white on like 10 points more than the double annihilation. from earlier. So yeah, that's good to extend here. M17 is great. That's white has no time for here. That's you are losing them. And okay, you can maybe play it here, but when you play it here, this doesn't change here. That's you can still. Maybe if it's that way. Mm, but can you just do it like this and pretend that you can kill? No, you can't really, right? Um, can you do it like this? Yeah, maybe. Maybe you can do it like this. That one is. Oh, you win. We win here, right? Yeah, you can do here. Yeah. You can still win capturing race here. So even if I got this, you will be not in real trouble. At least you just catch enough already. And white has to be careful about here. Maybe black's still alive. Maybe black can still do something here. So in that case, it's disaster for white. So yeah, that's fine here. That's why it still needs here, and white still needs that way, right? And that thing, what's the best play here? You can just do here. Not really like this, right? Mm. Or is there any? I want like a ladder thing, like this or something. You need here, right? Yeah. You need to do it like this, but that's just like looks like a disaster. I don't think white is winning this. It's just a disaster for white. It seems to be very difficult for white anyway here. That's if white is dead, it's just game over. So it can be losing everything. So it seems 10 is maybe strong resistance, but that looks like probably difficult here. So anyway, that's when one AI says white has to step back. So now you just attach and tries to do something. And you don't care about, you can be cut if you can make life. So white will not rush to cut. So black here, it seems to be losing a little. But white Annie here is overplayed. It's white as just to extend here. So that one is overplayed, and the black cut here is a good way. And that's like, that's here, this is about the AG we talk, it's better to do here for whites. It should be white around here. It's when he connects that way, he's losing win rate. And yeah. Black here played at a re, but he can just manage with extends. Can manage with extends. The ice is better. And this setter is not good. Yeah, it's you're supposed to just this shape. You're just supposed to extend, right? Usually, that's there is fights, but a black group should be fine. Anyway, ladder here is good, right? Yeah, it should be good ladder. So AI says that with all white, but that's you can capture with ladder if you need. And still, that's you want 5. You want to use this anyway. That should be a trade to do here. Getting this and getting this anyway for sure. To here. That's the best black can achieve in at top left anyway. So do the exchange. But at least up to here. Maybe not the next. But and this is a huge cut rate. In case of co-fight, that's so big. So, but this one is supposed to be losing something for black. It was un game, but now that's close game. But still not bad for black. So that's get the cut is really challenging for black. So that position is close game, according to AI. But slightly better for black anyway. So now here, that's okay. Is it the Tetsuji? So I guess when he played Atari, it was already a Tetsuji that he prepared. That's a crazy one. Okay, that can be losing the game. So what I was expecting, that's just white's pushing. So I don't think you can block. So you have to step back one time. Black can use this. And you can play it here. There is a placement, but this one. So this is ends of AI variation, but as we know, this one is a way to make it sente here. And okay. Now you can't really make a shape here, right? So what is the way? Is it about to cut? Because you may use things here. Is it about to attach? White's forced to play there. If white play this one, you can play this, and this time it's 2 eyes. That's for sure. So white's to do here. But I don't really see the way to make the eye shape. I guess you can play it here. Asking is it cut? Because that time is 15 is great, right? I mean, maybe you might use here, and if you can get like imagine white here. Now you play this Turin. That this way can be way too. This is eye shape, you know. That's here. It's eye shape now. So if you got here, you can still play there, and no Atari, and now this one is okay. So that's like, maybe you can do it like this. But there is maybe a way to use something here. That's very complex. And maybe you can use a cut here. So that's crazy. I think, yeah, don't cut here. This is the step back, played here, do something less dangerous. But I still think here you can get this because it's shortage of liberties here. And you can get something here. So it might be here. But still this one is, there is a cut here. And you can maybe use also the cut here. So maybe way to use something here. but still very complex. That's I can't really read out what happened here. But I think it's 15 is good way to use the cut, and maybe that way also. I'm not sure you play. What I'm not sure is, uh, do you really play there? Because maybe it's also good to start here at some point. If it's that way, maybe you can use things, but I'm not perfectly sure. You choose here, and so white step back. This is I think it's black here sees in the future and tries to get a good exchange. Yeah, that's you should try to cut, yeah. And maybe yeah, that's the you mean the um when uh when you get that tries to cut before playing the ag. If it's like this, you can do the I shape here, as this is capturing, so that's white has to play here, and maybe you don't need to play there. Yeah, you can do it anytime later. So black choose here, white step back. Is it good to step back? Yeah. So now black move here. White answers here. Okay. Should black connects? I think black has to push. He's playing here. Okay. That's crazy. If it's working, this can be great for black. So white's playing here. Now we attach here. So white here, black's here. No. He's playing this. Okay. Connects. But it seems to be, there is a way to make it working here. I'm curious. So black extends. So he wants to catch 3 stones on the left. That's sure. That's pretty sure. Okay, so defense. And now that's like you need to catch 3 or this. Okay, here, just before the Kema here, the ice is good for black. You should exchange this right now here. Play the 5. So white will play 6 to prevent some ice shape, I guess. But now you played 7. White 8 to defense. 9, 10. Okay. So the local position is not perfectly alive. The blacks here, white here. Black can play for ice shape here, but white can reduce here. Yeah, you can reduce here. That way, or just here first. And black's playing here, that you can do here. But still, there is, of course, cut here. So, there is throw-in, Atari there, but maybe it can be jump as well, as probably that way is just disaster. Yeah, maybe better. If it's here, you can do this one. So maybe a thing to play 25 at some point. At least you need here. And maybe playing here is not so great, you know? Is it possible that we play that way? Doesn't seem working so great, so well. So I don't know. Looks dangerous in every case. But black's played here first. It seems to be, AI says, a loss for black. That's good way for white to punish here. A very difficult position for black here. It seems he will collapse. Now there is cut. Yeah, jump here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. I see the move you talk. Yeah, you don't need. It doesn't give I shape to answer the other side. But here, if black don't kill white, it's black dead. So white success in that case. So white actually connects, trying to use shortage of liberties. You can't play here because there is a liberty. So it's not working to do that. Just white able to play here, and there is even co-fight here. So white has time. So black attach. Okay. No Stesuji. Black doing crazy moves to try to white at array. Okay, black's here. So now that score will start. I think in case if you really need a strong co-trade, just play there at some point. So here, if he kills this, is great. Yeah. But he stopped fighting Ko here. See? Now he's fighting the Ko. Okay. White here, black should answer. White takes. Black's played here. It's... what? It's threatening to cut. Yeah, okay. Threatening to cut. So white answer. That way is a little bit special. That's working, okay. White here. Black cannot cut. So black captures threatening to cut. White takes the coup. And now white, when black's here, white solved. I will check quickly. Up to here, is there a bad move for whites? Oh, there is one. Okay, one thing here is that move, white connects here, but AI says you should play push here. So when you push here, you make better eye shape, and that's anyway. AI says white will do the job here. And now that's no problem with the group in center. Okay? So AI says that was okay for white, 90% win rate. And so that became very close according to AI. And okay, it seems this exchange here for black is unnecessary. It should be attached here right now, here. But he did it after, so that's fine. So it doesn't really change. And okay, and white here is supposed to be a disaster move here. That's here AI says white is better. Not by a lot, but better. So AI says here. And then blacks played the Noste Suji like later in game. And that's AI says that way. And now 10. And that's supposed to be winning capturing race, so I suppose. Or at least it's like, yeah, white and black are involved into capturing race. White didn't get 2 eyes. Okay, nice. But it seems to be AI says white will manage. It's 65% win rate, but it's crazy game. And now cut here is supposed to be losing game. So Atari is correct, but here black, it seems to be, what AI says is black push roof here. Black push roof, jump for white. Oh, but okay, no, AI now changed mine for this one. So it's still anyway good. But there is a trouble. On this is like this one. So this is exchange is unnecessary, maybe a time Suji. But this one is bad move for black. So what he has to play is push roof according to AI. Yeah, it's like all in for both players. But yeah, before exchange on the left, AI says Attori here. So there is a connection here, but you're safe for black, right? So AI now wants exchange here, so I guess exchange is not too bad. And after this is extend here, and it seems white is in difficult position here. That's anyway, if you extend, that's black and play here, and that should be okay. And white cuts you capture, so you should be fine as well with this. So there is a white 6, 7, 8, 9. And that way it's white has less liberty than the previous situation. And I think this one is like, okay, white can do things here, but I guess it's like you need to connect here at some point. Well, at least this can be, can this be like this, like you cannot approach thing? Is it possible? That's what, there is liberty, so that should be more or less okay. Um, but yeah, that's the black. Maybe don't start here. Maybe start here. White. Playing connection. Not sure. Um, reducing liberty. It seems black dead. I like better. This might be a thing. Hmm. I guess this might be a thing. You just connect. Takes connects. If whites play there, you play this one. And you play that already now. So that way it's winning by 1 maybe. Okay. And winning by 1 liberty should be winning. So you should be able to throw in. Ah. Anyway, so even if it's like this, you played here. If white wants to make a shape, that will be white anyway. White losing a liberty when he play there. So that's he's still behind by 1. Okay. Looks nice. And it seems with the after exchange here, AI says okay to play this, and I think it's working more or less the same. That's there is 2, but you can use attachment here this time. So there is this way, this way, this way. And what's the proper move order here? Do you cut? If it's here, you can do extend. That way is like game over for whites. So here, But if you don't play, when you played here, now that's losing. Yeah, okay. Maybe a way for the whites might be to do here, because you cannot approach, I mean, in situation here, but you just lost a liberty. So when you lost a liberty, that's maybe you can do a thing for black now on this. Aim 8. L. So this. You mean here? But right now, Atari is a thing, no? Of course you can play it here, but captures. So not at this stage, right? And maybe 13 is wrong timing? It's probably just play... Can you just play here right now or something like this? I mean... Now is it possible that you win? No, that's... maybe capture... It's not here, right? I'd like to remove some liberties. 17 not needed here. Yeah, you mean played here right now? Or just yeah, played here? Played here, yeah. So that's probably my 13 is bad exchange or maybe 11. Maybe black should not play this one. But it seems there is a way. Can black do... Okay, maybe black has a way to mix life here. When you played here, connects, Atari, takes... Is there a way to mix life here? It seems not. It's not alive. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not perfectly sure. It's very complex. Anyway, that's like... So instead of K8, yeah, okay. But that's the... it's this one, K. Yeah. What you say? So it's F9. So 9 is here. Then capture 2. You mean this? So white can connect maybe to save. But what should be a way to play is removing liberties on this, right? After. So there is maybe co-fight here. So if white moving, maybe fight ko here. And that's a great coutlet here. And so white may takes, but you takes here, so you are alive. And white answering. Now there is no coutlet for white. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what you do for white. There is nothing. That's capturing this is too big, so that's it seems to be only choice for white is to play here. And you can remove some liberties. Maybe just step back, and you win capturing race here? Something like this? Maybe you had to play there, then returning to wedge or something. So there is chance to win capturing race on this again, probably. After capturing. And if whites, when you play 13, if whites play one more, this time, that's this 15 is winning capturing race, right? That's like you need the cut for white, and black can win with this. Or at least black should be able to. White can start here. Black should be able to make life with this. No, yeah, you cannot connect. So it should be two eyes, and that way it seems to be black can win. Maybe, yeah. Probably 13 is the good way. Yeah. So played here is AI is losing this connection. Now white is dead, and that's too bad for black. He had a good chance, but it seems too bad. And I think, yeah, the result here. Check quickly, but yeah, that's now white is in good position. So white played here, and then black resigned here. Black is too short about the liberty race here. So he will not win in. So that's black group on top left dead. What's so close to catch up, but that's very close to catch up, but that's like white winning here. Very tricky game. I think they spent a lot of time on the start, and the fight was crazy. That's unfortunate for black because it was supposed to be when white choose this in bottom right, and then choosing here it's supposed to be a bad game for white. But black's playing here was missing a little chance, and that's still here. That's like it was I think still says here, and that's like he can manage. And then even on later part here, that's this trade was just like you can do it here, and then just this is the little of a play of black here. If he played that way, it seems to be just a good game for him anyway. So this is overplay by black and leads to difficult position. And yeah, it seems the ice says there is a way here anyway. And but he tries some too difficult Tesuji that's not really working. Yeah. The truth is there is so many Agi. AI says there is so many Agi. Black should make life, but you don't need crazy Tesuji. Just push. That's AI says just push, and that will be okay. I guess there is exchange here to do, but just push and you should be able, according to AI. And this one's supposed to be killing a little, and that's it seems there is still chance here, but that's step by step is losing some chance. And that this white gives black the chance. Gives black the chance, but black and white here was the great opportunity for black. but it's the black connects here. He has so many ways. That's like he can do Atari here. He can push roof, and so that's ways like he white to defend, and it seems he is able to do something here. It was something here, no? This. So there is way to win capturing race here, according to AI. But he connects, and that's supposed to be losing. So sad. Okay. And so in the end, so Shin Minjun lost. This means 2 losses for him in the tournaments. So now he had to defend his place in the league and not really in the race for being challenger anymore. Kim Junghyun is still in good position with 3 win, only 1 loss.